my channel. So it's about that time for a spring tutorial. Today I was inspired by one of the new Marc Jacobs eyeliners, and that's what inspired this entire look. I wanted to really stick to my spring colors, so I got the eyeliner Mist Me, as you may have seen in my Sephora haul, and this is purple, like it's a pastel purple, like a lavender. It's really pretty. So I used that in my waterline, and to kind of help it out, I went in with my Lorac Pro. This is just an all pastel palette. Like, for some reason I've really been feeling pastels a lot, so you're definitely going to see. If you are new to my channel, please make sure that you like, share my video, and subscribe to my channel. That would mean so much to me. Make sure you follow me on all the social media platforms, which is Instagram, Snapchat, and Facebook. And let's just jump right into it to see how to get this look. Stay tuned. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get started with our eyes. I started by priming my eyes with the Painterly Paint Pot by MAC, and now I'm going in with this peach shade from the Lorac Pro Mega 2 palette. It's the color Melon, and it's just a peachy melon. Well, I don't really feel like it's melon. It's like a pastel peach, and I'm just using that as my transition color. So I'm going in windshield wiper motions and building the color up to my desire. So now we're going into this corner color. It's called Hot Sauce. I don't know why it's called Hot Sauce, because in a pastel palette I don't understand where the hot sauce comes from. But I guess, you know, it's called the I Heart Brunch, so maybe hot sauce on your eggs. That's the only thing I can think of. So I'm using that color, and with the exact same brush, I'm just building that color up. Moving on to the next color. This is called Bloody Mary, and with a smaller, more tapered brush, I'm kind of focusing that more so on the lower part of the crease. Now with this color, it looks a lot deeper than it actually is. So when I place the color on my brow, my crease area, it wasn't as deep as I was hoping. So now I'm going to clean up my lid with the Painterly Paint Pot, and I'm using a concealer brush, and I'm just covering my entire lid, and then I'm going to cut the edges. So I just sped this part up because it is kind of tedious. So once I fill in my eyelid, I kind of create my line. Now going back in with the fluffy brush, I'm just going to soften up the edges. Now moving on to this lavender color. It's actually called lavender, and a packing eyeshadow brush. I'm going to speed this up as well, because all I'm going to do is pack it until I build the color to what I desire it to be. Now on the lid, just to brighten it up a little bit, I'm going in with Fix Plus and the color Smoothie, and I'm just going to pack that all in the middle. Since it is such a matte eyeshadow, this just helps give the purple a little more dimension. Now I'm going to line my eyes with the Inglot number 77 gel liner. This is probably my favorite gel eyeliner of all time. I do, you know, try to use some of my other liners, but I'm more of a gel liner type girl, and the Inglot number 77 is, you know, my all-time favorite. So I just sped this up because when I do my eyeliner, it is pretty tedious and it does take a long time. I do have a link down below on how I do my eyeliner, so I will link that in the description bar, and I'll also have a card here in case you are interested on how I do my gel liner. Now I'm just going to clean up the edges with the Garnier Skincare. This is the Micellar Water. This is the waterproof one, and I'm just taking an angled brush and I'm just cleaning up the edges so that it's nice and smooth, and it helps to wing out your wing. Now I'm going in with the Maybelline Mega Lash, I think it's called Mega Lash mascara in black, of course, and I'm just going to put a thin coat all over my eyelashes, And then I'm going to go in with these Eyeliner eyelashes. I can't pronounce the name, but I think they're called Babylon or Baba something. Barquit. I can't say it. Anyways, they'll be in the description bar. Now for my face, I'm going in with the Wet n Wild Photo Finish foundation, and I'm going to mix a little bit of the Maybelline. It's a liquid highlight. Everything will be in the description bar. And I'm going with this brand new Real Technique Diamond Sponge. You'll be able to tell by my face I had quite a bit of difficulty with it, but I did tell myself that I was going to complete this makeup look using this, but it's too soft. It's entirely too soft. So now I'm going in with the Master Highlighting. It's Master something. It's the gold one. Again, it'll be in my description bar. And I'm going to go ahead and mix it with my foundation. I'm going to take a kabuki brush by Zoeva, and I'm just going to go ahead and stipple and spread it out on my face. Spray it with a little Fix Plus just to get it moving. And this is just going to help give me a nice dewy look, which, I don't know, I like it. It's not something that I typically go for, but I like it. And this foundation is definitely medium to full coverage. I do like the wear of it, so I will probably have a review for it up a little later. So with the diamond sponge, I'm just going around my face and kind of patting everything in so that it's nice and smooth. Now going with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, I am in the shade Medium. I'm going to go ahead and sculpt out my nose and highlight under my eyes, the center of my face, my cupid's bow, my chin, and my forehead. Sexy. Now with that same sponge, I had to use the bigger part of it. I'm just going to go ahead and blend all that out. You can see that the struggle is oh so real. Like, I hate this sponge. I really do. It's too soft. Like, I use it dry to pick up powder now, but I will never do it this again, like ever. It was just too frustrating. But I actually had to, if I have to go back in with a brush, then you're not doing your job. So this is me going back in with my foundation brush to kind of fix everything it wouldn't blend out. Now I'm just going to set under my eyes with the Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I kind of spilled a whole bunch of it. Now to contour my face, I'm going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is in the shade Espresso, and it's a cream contour, and I kind of used a lot. Normally I just use a little bit. So I place it around the perimeters of my face and my contour area. I no longer use cream contour on my nose. So going in with my Mikasa stippling brush, I'm going to go ahead and blend that out. You all know that I am an affiliate with Mikasa, so I do have a coupon code which will be listed down below. It's just Lady Makeup 15, and it gets you 15% off of their brushes. So now I'm going in with my Makeup Forever Pro Fusion foundation, powder foundation in the shade 174, and I'm mixing that with the Laura Mercier, and I'm setting the rest of my face. Now I'm going to spray my face with Fix Plus because I did just use a lot of powder, so this is just to help everything settle and kind of, do its thing. So now I'm adding that lavender color to my lash line, my lower lash line, which I hate doing my lower lash line, I really do. I like the way it looks, but I hate the way it feels. Like, I feel like I always get powder in my eye. So I'm going to go ahead and line that area. Then with another pencil brush, I'm going to go in with Hot Sauce, and I'm going to place that all over the lower lash line yet again, just bringing it down a little further. My door just closed, and I hope that was my daughter, because I swear this place is haunted. Now going in with that Marc Jacobs eyeliner in Mist Me, I'm going to put it in my waterline. And I love this color. It is very vibrant and I think it's beautiful. Alright. Now I'm going to do my lower lash line with the mascara, and then we can move back to our face. More Laura Mercier translucent powder. I use so much of this and it breaks my heart because it's expensive. So now I'm going to go ahead and bake under the eyes. And I'm going to bake around the face, but I'm going to wipe that off sooner. So my chin, my nose, my forehead, and underneath my contour. Then immediately I'm going to take my brush and blend it away. Now with the Hoola bronzer, I'm going to go ahead and contour my nose. I'm sorry about all the noise in the background. But I really don't feel like re-recording this. So with the beauty sponge, I'm going to just fix the edges of my nose contour. This just helps it look a little more natural. And then with my brush, I'm going to dust away the makeup baking powder under my eyes. And then I'm going to use the sponge to kind of disperse what's closer to my nose. Or maybe I'm not. Now I'm using this color to highlight on my inner tear duct. This is gluten-free, that's the name of it. And I'm going to bronze with the Marc Jacobs 60 High 5 filter. And I'm going to use the bronzing color inside to bronze my cheeks. Then we're going to take a small tea break, again with my Reese's peanut butter cup. You guys know I love this cup. I should have another cup in here. I do love tea though. Now with this Lorac blush, this is Technicolor. That's the best. Technicolor. And I'm going to put this on the apples of my cheeks. It's a very beautiful blush, and I have actually really fallen in love with the Lorac blushes. Actually had to get 2 more because I love these blushes. I'm going in with that Maybelline liquid highlight. I'm going to go ahead and top off the top of my cheeks, the tip of my nose, and the bridge of my nose. And this is just going to serve as a base for my normal highlight. I'm going to be using the Makeup Forever in the shade number 2. I don't know what else to call it. It's number 2. You know Makeup Forever doesn't have names for their products. I'm going to place it on the high points of my face, my nose, Cupid's bow, pretty much anywhere that I placed concealer earlier. Now I'm going to go ahead and set all of that. And then for lips, I'm going to go in with Cork by MAC, which I typically do. And then for liquid liner, I'm going to be using Om by Bare Minerals. And then I'm going to be using the I Heart Brunch lip gloss. It's the only one in the line that is pink by Lorac. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did enjoy this look, remember to give me a thumbs up. And if you are new to my channel, go ahead and hit my face over here. This will subscribe you to my channel. And if you'd like, you can check out my last video, which will be right here. Thanks again, beauties. Mwah. Stay blessed.